Okay, can you not do that? Can you not do that? Let go. Okay, can you let go? Can you let go? What are you doing? Let go.
Every Black Lives Matter, not the ones who are criminals, who are walking.
All of them. All of them. All lives matter. You're a Christian woman. All lives matter.
All Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
Not just the people.
Every life matters, but Black Lives Matter right now.
No, not these people.
Like
Do you know who heads up the Black Lives
Matter? It
Matter?
feels like everyone's forgotten that
Do you
Black
know
Lives Matter.
Do you know who heads that up?
Idaho Karen is chastising someone who's not white because they have a Black Lives Matter flag.
And you know who's...
I'm holding up this flag right now.
Do you know who's in charge of BLM?
I'm holding up this flag right now.
Do you know who's in charge of BLM?
I'm holding up this flag.
But do you know who?
Because I believe Black Lives Matter.
Do you know what you represent? Do you know who represents BLM? Do you know who's the head of
it? It's 2021.
Terrorists.
It's
Terrorists.
2021, and you're holding up a Trump 2020 shirt, okay? What are you talking about?
Do you know who runs the Black Lives Matter? They're terrorists.
Antique Roadshow must have had a rerun because she's out and about patrolling the streets.
You don't know who you're representing. All Black Lives Matter, not them.
I don't care.
From the womb to the tomb.
You can stop talking. I don't care what you have to say.
You should care.
No, I don't.
Care
You're an uneducated woman.
I am too.
You're uneducated. You're talking about the Bible.
Do you know that all Black Lives Matter, not these guys?
Just disgusting stuff, but hold your horses, there's more.
Who's the head of
Right, get control of yourself and let go of my flag. Let go of my flag, lady.
She grabs his flag and tries talking down to the gentleman some more.
Lady, let go.
You should get informed about who you support.
Lady, you need to get control of yourself.
I wish you would
be an adult. Be an adult.
I'm not going to stop him.
I'm not going to stop him, says the person who 10 seconds earlier attempted to stop him.
Look, Biden loves minors. Ew. Oh, but his sign. I'm not stopping him. I wanted him to tell me who heads up Black Lives Matter. He doesn't know. So he shouldn't have waved the flag unless you know.
You're an adult.
You don't know.
You're an adult. Act like one.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. And that's the problem. They claim to take the moral high ground, yet they put forth shenanigans like this. The brainwashing has begun and been in full swing to believe the president currently is a PEDO while not acknowledging the other guy's lies and ties to, After saying things like these that appear on your screen, folks passing by use homophobic slurs at the man with the Black Lives Matter flag. The projection is just shameful, as this Karen doesn't have an ounce of dignity to acknowledge what occurred on J6. There is no intellect or concept of reality with these people. It's deflection and blame because, as we've stated many times, and others have as well, they are in a cult, following a grifting madman who profits off of their money while robbing them completely blind. The fact is, she got these lines from misinformation. NPR wrote one post, for example, falsely claims the government has identified BLM as a T group. Another that circulated widely claimed that BLM activists had badly beaten a group of elderly white people. The post was debunked by fact checkers who found the photos were of South Africans and had been online for years. It was removed. However, Jordan Geiger, an organizer with Black Lives Matter in South Bend, Indiana, says there's still plenty of disinformation online designed to create confusion and distrust, like reports circulating that BLM is going to vandalize businesses in downtown areas, that we are targeting specific, white communities, those kinds of things, he says. It makes our supporters say, okay, I don't want to get involved in that, right? So when those kinds of lies and when the disinformation just goes unchecked, folks will believe it if you don't get ahead of it or respond to it appropriately. Dean Friedland, a journalism professor at the University of North Carolina who studies digital politics, points to specific instances of disinformation about Black Lives Matter protesters engaging in violence. There was a false story about Black Lives Matter allied protesters setting fires in Oregon, so connecting to the wildfires there, he says. Also, claims that BLM is white-led and there has been some Spanish language disinformation. And then right-wing pundits such as Rudy Giuliani, Candace Owens, and Carol Swain amplify often baseless anti-BLM messages to wider audiences. On a Fox News show last July, Giuliani said, "Black Lives Matter wants to come and take your house away from you. They want to take your property away from you," none of which is true.